Hey everyone, hope you're all well. Welcome back to the channel, and in today's video, I'm going to take you step by step through building a dropshipping website from scratch. Whether you're a beginner or just looking to level up your e-commerce game, this tutorial will cover everything you might need to know. So without further ado, let's get started. So what is dropshipping? Dropshipping just refers to a retail fulfillment method where a third-party supplier will store, pack, and ship your products directly to the customer on your behalf. Here's a quick breakdown. So it starts off with you. You will create an online store like on Wix, and you will list all the different types of market products that you have. Then the customer will place an order on your store. You then will forward the order details to your dropshipping supplier. Usually this is something that's automated if you use a dropshipping platform. And then the supplier will fulfill the order by shipping the product directly to the customer. There's a number of reasons why this is such a lucrative business to get into, mainly because it's very low cost instead of startup. There's no need to invest in inventory or any warehouse space because that is always something covered by your supplier. There's a wide range of products from various suppliers that you can kind of choose from. It's really easy to add or remove products from your store, and because of all this minimum overhead, the costs compared to traditional retail businesses are a lot low. So dropshipping will basically allow you to start an online business with minimal upfront investment, but it requires a lot of careful product selection, competitive pricing, and excellent customer service in order to succeed. So in this video, I'm going to use Wix as our dropshipping platform. There's loads of different dropshipping platforms out there. Here's why I'm choosing Wix. Wix offers several advantages for dropshipping business. The main one is how easy it is to use. With Wix, there's drag and drop interface, so there's no coding knowledge that's required. So it's really easy to build and customize your store. There's also a wide range of templates that you can choose from. They're all professionally designed and customized, and you can customize them to match your brand. Specifically with dropshipping integration though, Wix has an inbuilt integration with Modellist. And Modellist is a really popular dropshipping marketplace and has a wide selection of products. As well as the app market gives you access to various apps for e-commerce functionalities, including marketing, shipping, and customer service. So Wix provides this user-friendly, customizable, and affordable platform for building and running a successful dropshipping business. So that's the platform we're using today. There are other platforms, but it's important to note that Wix isn't always the best choice for everyone, but it is the easiest one, and it's great for beginners who are just leaning into the dropshipping business and want a quick and easy to use website with the integration with dropshipping as well. So without further ado, let's get started. So to get started with Wix, we've got loads of videos on how to set up an account. It is free to set up a Wix account. So look back on our channel, we've got loads of videos on how to get started. But once you get started with Wix, to choose either the Studio Editor or the Editor X, all you want to do is click on Create a New Site. From there, you can decide if you want to use the Wix Editor or if you want to use the Studio Editor as well. First up, let's use the Wix Editor. So under Create a New Site, we're just going to click on Use Wix Editor. And we're just going to follow the instructions on the screen. So you can set up with or without the AI chat. The way this works is the AI chat will ask you different questions about what kind of website you want, what kind of website you're hoping to build, color themes, font patterns, things like that. And then it'll set up the website for you based on that. So you can decide if you want to set up with chat or set up without. We're just going to skip to the design for the purpose of today's video. And we're also going to start with a template. So Wix have come out with a bunch of new different templates that you can use. You can just scroll down and you can view or edit and show the information for each of them. If you go up, you can sort of see different collections of like new templates, most popular. You can also decide sort of what type of website you want in terms of what kind of business that you're setting up. If it's a photography business, design, music, things like that. If it's a store, you can decide what kind of e-commerce store you want to set up, home and decor, books and publishings, food and drink. It's all kind of here. You can also decide if it's like a business or service account based website you want to create. So for example, for consulting, for accounts, health and wellness, things like that. You can also decide between landing pages and coming soon. So a range of different templates for a range of different subjects and business industries as well. Again, you can go in, you can click on view on each of them. This won't select the template, but it just means you can go through and see exactly what this template would look like. The idea of a template is that it will allow you to edit as you need. So you kind of have a starting off point for the website instead of starting with a blank canvas. It can save a lot of time. It can help with any creative blocks that you might have. If you're not a typical designer, then it just means that you've got somewhere to work at and tweak the design as you want it. So for today's video, we are going to do an e-commerce website, and we are going to set up a website for kids' clothes. And you can see we've got loads of sort of baby gift store, baby clothing store, toy store, things like that. So for this video, we are just gonna go for one that kind of looks good. So maybe we'll go for this one. Again, we can click on edit to actually edit it. You can see the info, see what the description is. And you can click view as well to actually get a closer look at what the website's going to be like and decide if you want to change that up as well. And then we're just going to click on edit the site to get started. As mentioned before, so the editor allows you to have complete control over the layout and design, and it's great for responsiveness. So it ensures the website looks great on all devices thanks to powerful responsive design tools as well. So we've got our site loaded, and one thing that might come up is a pop-up for their AI content. So Wix have been coming up with new ways to integrate AI into their building platform to help save time for you as a user, but also improve the sort of customer experience as well with quality content. So for example, this pop-up is basically asking you for some details about the site, type of site, name of site, and then it will basically allow the editor to then use AI to fill the site with custom AI text that's actually relevant to your site. So instead of using sort of lorem ipsum and these kind of filler content, it's actually using content that is actually relevant to you and that you can use as well. So we are going to just add some details about the site. In this section, it's good to give as much content as possible, because that way the AI can be more accurate in terms of the content that it generates. So you definitely want to add a good few details that you want, things like how long you've been running for, if you're a family business, important details that you want your customers to know about. Put it in this section here so that the AI can write more kind of custom-made content for you. You can decide, are you a local business, are you international business, things like that, and the name of your site. And then all you need to do is generate site text, and it will now start creating text for your site as well. So yeah, as you can see, it changed the existing text that's currently on it. You've got baby and toddler clothes, stylish look. It's changed it now to more clothes and baby and toddler as well. We can go through each page by page, and again, just because this is the way the content is, this is the way the template is, you can definitely change it. It's all kind of customizable so that you can change it to exactly how you want it. The text and the AI and the template just allows you to kind of have a starting off point. So as you can see, it's mentioned that it's a family-run business running for over 30 years, which is what we wanted in the section as well. So let's take a closer look at the editor. So this editor is split up into different sections. You've got the top bar, you've got the left sidebar, and then you've got a sort of the drag and drop interface, and you've got the inspector panel, which comes up on the right. So this top bar runs across the site, and it gives you basically site actions. It provides us access to essential functions like site settings, dev mode. It will also house where you want to switch to pages, and it'll also show you the responsive tools as well. You can also check the version history by going into these undo, redo buttons here. So the top part is pretty important. The next is the left sidebar, and this is the main sidebar that you're going to use to actually add your content and change your site as well. If you go on to this one here, so obviously you got pages, then you've got elements. So this is just this add element section here. And this will let you add various elements to your web page, like text, images, buttons, and a lot more. You can see it's all listed out here. You can embed code into like custom elements as well. Embed HTML, you can embed a site. You've also got social icons, you've got video and music, so you can upload like a video gallery or a video website in there as well. Then you've got menu and anchor buttons as well, gallery, loads of different elements that you can add. And again, it's a drag and drop canvas. So all you need to do is, for example, if you wanted to add a text, you just need to look through the text that you want, click and drag it onto wherever you want it in your section as well. So pretty cool. Makes it really intuitive and easy to kind of edit your text and edit your website as you need it. Then you've got the design tools. So this is this button here. And this is the site design, and this is where you will customize your fonts, colors, and spacing. You can see here it's split with the color theme, text theme, page background, and page transitions. Right now, it's using the theme that was already pre-designed with the editor, but what you can do is go in and change that. So, for example, this is the site theme currently, but these are other themes that you can use to change it. And if you want to change specifically to customize the site's theme, all you need to do is go into each of these individually. So if we go into color theme, you can see we've got base colors, we've got accent colors. We can add 2 more accent colors if you want to. And then if you click into advanced, it's got even more kind of control over the colors. So for example, we've got primary background colors, secondary background colors, lines, dividers, titles, subtitles, body text, secondary text, and buttons as well. So we can really fine tune every single part of the design in terms of the colors, as well as in terms of things like the font. So if we go back and we go into site design, you see we've got the text theme. And again, we've got a heading font and we've got a paragraph font. And again, we can customize paragraph individually. So you've got 3 different paragraph styles, and you can customize every part of that paragraph style. You can customize the actual font used, the size, and even like the styling if you want it bold, if you want it italic, as well. So customizing the font and theme in general is really easy to do. I would recommend, if you're starting off with a template, the first thing that you do is to update the theme, fonts, colors into how you want it. That just means then you're not constantly having to change that as you're adding, pages and elements. Change the theme to how you want it, and that way whenever you add new elements, it already follows the styling that you want because you'd set it up in the beginning as well. So definitely this is where you want to go. Then you've got different things like the Wix app market. So the Wix app market just allows you to add different third-party almost plugins to increase the functionality of your website. So it already has Wix markets because we selected an e-commerce site, but you can add different kinds of third-party apps as well. So there's some dropshipping ones that are pretty good, analytics ones, and Wix also have their own ones. So for example, this new one here app is the Wix restaurant menu. So if you are a restaurant-based kind of business, you can create and design menus to showcase your food. A lot of the Wix ones are free, and then some of the other ones, third-party ones, are paid. So it's up to you kind of how you want to use it, but the app market is there for you to kind of increase the functionality of your website as well. And that's pretty much it. So with the Wix editor, the canvas is a drag and drop interface, really easy to add and arrange elements on your page. You can preview and edit your websites on different devices. So for example, this is currently on desktop. If we go into the top bar, switch to mobile, we can see what it's like on mobile as well. So you can really precisely position and size elements to how you want it, depending on the screen size as well. And lastly, there was the inspector bar. So when we select on an element on this website, for example, if we select this paragraph here, we get a little top bar that comes up, and we get options, different kind of options. You can add animation, you can link different parts of the text, and the new part here is the AI. So you can create AI text, and you can go onto AI tools and see what you can do with AI. If you want to generate new text, if you want to rewrite text, make it shorter, longer, change the tone, it's pretty good as well. If I want to add sections, that's just this button here, and I can add new sections, blank sections, pre-designed sections. I can also use the AI generator, and we can tell the AI what kind of section to use. There's a lot that you can do with the Editor X, and again, it can make it really simple to create your website. In the top bar, you'll notice these 3 buttons for save, preview, and publish. So this is just the state of your website. If you're ready to save your website, Wix, with every change that you make, it already auto saves. You can also just click the save button just for peace of mind that it's actually saved. But every single time you make a change in your website, it does auto save. You can preview your website to see what it looks like, and then lastly, you can actually publish your website to go live on your site so anyone can see. If you're not ready for your website to be seen by anyone, I would just click save, and then when you're fully ready, you can just click publish. Yeah, so overall, it's a very complex platform, but it's good for people who need complete control of their website on the design and functionality as well. So now let's take a look at Wix Studio. So now let's take a look at Modellist. So Modellist is the dropshipping integration that we're using with Wix. It's a really popular dropshipping platform. It connects with loads of online retailers with a vast network of suppliers. So they offer a really big product catalog, lots of app integrations with Wix. Not only Wix, they also offer app integration with Shopify and Alibaba as well. It's really easily integrated, so it's very seamless, the integration. And the order fulfillment is also automated. So when a customer places an order on your website, Modellist will automatically forward the order detail to the supplier. There's real-time inventory updates to ensure accurate product availability, pricing flexibility, branding tools as well. And all of this will sort of greatly reduce your overheads. There's no need to invest in inventory, warehousing, or shipping. And it's really easy to expand your product offering as your business grows. If you click onto view products on their website, you can see a few of the products that they offer as well. Something to keep in mind when using Modellist is their pricing. So Modellist offer various pricing plans. They do have a free plan, which is their hobby plan. Again, it's fully free, but there is a 25 product limit, so you're limited to the amount of products that you have. So you need to carefully consider your budget and your needs. They have a startup and they have a pro plan as well. They also have a yearly versions of this plan that allows you to save up 25%. It might be worth just starting off with a hobby plan and seeing how you get on with those 25 products, and then obviously expand as you need as you get on. Overall, Modellist is a really powerful tool for dropshippers, offering a wide range of products, easy integration, and automated features. It's a good option for businesses of all sizes, from startups to established online retailers as well. So this is the one that we're going to go for. Key benefits of dropshipping include the low startup costs. So there's no need to invest in inventory or warehouse space because all of that is managed by your supplier. There's also wide product selection depending on what platform you use, but a lot of these popular platforms like Modellist, they have access to a vast range of products from various suppliers, including suppliers like Alibaba. There's also flexibility because you can easily add or remove products from your store without worrying about what to do with excess stock and things like that. And minimal overhead costs compared to traditional retail businesses. In essence, dropshipping allows you to start an online business with minimal upfront investment, but it requires careful product selection, competitive pricing, and excellent customer service in order to succeed. And that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed and learned a lot from it. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment box below. And for more videos just like this, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.